I'm Rocky. This is my husband Kimball, and in today's episode, we're discovering more of the best of Old Town Nice. So come explore the south of France with us as we share some of our best travel tips and visit stunning must-see destinations, from incredible parks and statues to quirky shops and everything in between. We'll leave no stone unturned on our quest to discover all of Old Town Nice. So hit that subscribe button, come wander the winding streets with us, and together we'll turn every video into a mini vacation.
So let's get up and go, it's just you and me again.
All right, that's our destination. Let's go.
I'm completely comfortable. It feels nice, the burn.
We found the waterfall, and it's super misty, but it's so pretty. Wow, it's so pretty, Kim. So we just walked from the upper area here where we ate lunch, and down here, there are these beautiful mosaics in the stone. We're right at the start of spring, so all of the blooms are coming out. Oh my gosh, look at these trees, they're gorgeous. Why are they so purple? What was that?
I have no idea.
What the hell? Did you feel it?
Yeah, and I think I shit myself a little.
Was it like a firework or what?
Oh, it's right at noon.
You guys. So I'm sitting here editing this episode of Nice. Yes, I'm topless. We accept and move on. It's hot. So anyway, I'm sitting here editing the episode of Nice, and we got to the cannon part, the noon cannon, right? Had no clue the story behind this. Listen to this. So how the Nice midday cannon began. So there was this guy, Thomas Coventry Moore, and basically him and his wife lived in Nice. They were English. And his wife was constantly late for lunch together with him, and he was tired of waiting. So he went to the city council and was like, hey guys, I have this little tiny baby cannon. Can we just like set it off every day at noon at the top of the hill, and it'll remind my wife to come home, right? And they're like, oh my God, British people or English people are so like, what the hell? We're not gonna set off a cannon. And then they thought about it and they're like, well, actually wait. You know what? The people of Nice will get used to it. It'll just scare the tourists, and that's kind of like funny. And so they decided to do it. Long story short, they do the cannon, and they set it off at noon every day. His wife shows up on time. Everything is great. Tom and his wife moved out of Nice, and they stopped doing it. And apparently all havoc broke loose because all the people of Nice had gotten used to it. And so they were basically using it to remember what time noon was. And so people were like showing up late to appointments and stuff like that. So they reinstated it. And so that's kind of the quick story of the midday cannon. But how funny. I was sitting here dying reading this. And then there's this little illustration that someone drew of like his wife being like, oh, it's noon already. I better go. Tom will be waiting. Anyway, we about shot our pants when that went off. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, anyway, that's the story of the noon cannon. Back to the vlog.
Well, it was very close by, whatever the hell it was. Anyway, is this a cloister? That's all we're wondering. Get your Instagram shots. But what is this one? I don't know what this is. We're walking over to the cemetery area, and we just saw all these beautiful mosaics on the walls of different birds, and a lot of them made sense, and one of them didn't. And then I'm just looking now at this fountain. Would you want water from that?
Yes.
We have no clue how to get inside the cemetery, so we're just walking around this big wall until we see a way to get in.
I know.
We can't possibly look at our
in.
phones. What? How's that? Boost?
Die.
I don't think they'll let you in there. You're not from here.
They're just gonna ship me away.
Here, I'll give you a boost though. You want to? You can just get up and look.
Yeah, I don't need a boost. I can just climb that.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm busy.
Okay.
I don't want to show off.
Go visit your future home.
It's pretty. She has like a porcelain flower wreath.
It's gonna be buried right there.
Cemetery. Peas and carrots. Peas and carrots.
kind of feel bad for this person because they're right at the foot of the staircase, so you have to kind of like walk and step over them every time. Sorry. There's so much pollen on these trees, you can legit see it falling off just from the wind. You see that? Don't breathe it. Kimball, when you come to graveyards like this, how does it make you feel? What do you think about?
Just like how peaceful it is and it's quiet. Lots of pretty things to look at. I think about death.
Fun.
Happens to all of us.
You can't escape it.
That almost looks
Coming
like
for you.
scenery.
I don't know, you guys be the judge. Kimball thinks that the side of this, what do you guys think? Does it look like it's marble or is it like a piece of scenery? Because it kind of does look like snowy mountains or something with like a hill coming down.
See, no.
And like trees right here.
Trees. That could be like water and that's a beach or something, and then like trees and rivers.
Let us know if you guys see anything in there. You know what I think about when we come to cemeteries?
What are you thinking about?
I think about how grateful I am to be alive right now.
Yeah.
And it makes me super, I mean, I try to appreciate all the moments anyway, but I just hyper appreciate everything.
But like, how big and pretty is my tombstone gonna be?
It's gonna be like, you're gonna be
into a gem.
like burnt to a crisp and then like just like dust in the wind, pollen on the tree.
I'll finally be able to fly.
And I'll accidentally inhale you when I try to release you. I'll be like, and then you'll be like, I'm with you in your lungs.
That's gross.
Kimball wants to be compressed into a little diamond. So take all of his little bones and ash granules and grind them into a little diamond. Is that morbid? The interesting thing is the diamonds end up coming up different colors every time. And someone was saying that oftentimes it's the color of the person's eyes. Rumor? I don't know. I like the idea though.
I'll finally be worth something.
More stairs. The more stairs you do, the more time you'll have on Earth and less time you'll have to spend here.
Unless you fall.
Well, watch your step. They legit have the best view in town up here.
Maybe it wasn't the best to wear black and white to a cemetery.
All right, so we have thoroughly explored the cemetery at this point. And,
Gorgeous. Beautiful cemetery.
It's so pretty. You could get up here within 20 minutes probably from down in
I mean, we
Old
could probably
Town.
get up here in like 10 from our apartment. The cemetery is much bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah,
Like,
it's very large.
Huge.
And it has a really pretty church here. And just so, I mean, you guys, it's just absolutely stunning, the artistry. You can go to a museum or you can come to the graveyard. We're done with the cemetery and now we're going to head back down into Old Town and probably maybe drop our jackets off.
I think technically it's a graveyard.
Graveyard, because it has a church. How do we get down?
Oh my God.
That sound makes me need to pee. Does this happen to anyone else? Like I'm fine one moment and then I'm like, I suddenly need to go. Just in case you want to know what that sounds like.
Well, maybe follow the road.
You know what I'm talking about.
You have to go in first.
Why? Look at their cute little logo. Kimball, look, they got little trampolines.
Oh God, it's so bright. It was
Come do
reflecting
it.
in my eyes. No.
I'm doing it.
As long as you're having fun.
Everyone's having fun.
Insane.
That's so fun. Why don't you do it?
Oh God.
That's how he feels.
Okay, that was fun.
Did you have any fun? I know,
I enjoyed
right?
that. I
Thank
enjoyed
you.
that.
Look at this giant. I don't know if it's like a whale or something that you can climb on. Look at this. It's like the whole skeleton you can go through, and I would love that as a kid. I would love that now.
Yay, whale bones.
Puppy.
Come to Regina.
We have a replica statue of David here, and then there's a free bench, so we're gonna go eat our sandwiches there. It looked like someone lost a little necklace or left it up here. Look at these flowers, though. They're so pretty. We're very grateful to have this view.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm taking pictures of my yum yum sandwich.
Like your hand looks like the Loch Ness Monster when you do that. Let's see how it is. The sandwich is so good, and look how many herbs there are. It's roast chicken that feels like they just roasted a chicken, picked it apart, and put cheese on it. Put it in really good bread. Mr. Matthew, or Matthew, however you pronounce that, very good. There's a bunch of puppies playing. All right, so, oh my God, it's bright.
It's very bright.
So we finished our sandwiches, and now we're walking up along this park that basically runs on the north side of Old Town, and it goes all the way down to the water. So we're just gonna walk and look at everything along the way, and then try to find a little coffee to drink or some kind of drink.
I feel like it's like the north/west side of Old Town.
Yeah, it kind of
on a
curves
little
down
angle.
towards the water.
Yeah.
We're passing the giant skeleton of the whale. I really want to go climb on it, but I'm not going to.
No, you'll just look like a creeper.
Yeah, probably. Why do the kids get to have all the fun? I want to go climb on the thing. Look at this octopus. This is so cool. They have the coolest equipment here. Can you imagine playing here as a child? I would have been all over that as a kid. If it was still acceptable as an adult, I would still do it. Kimball, I want you sitting on the turtle.
No.
Why, Kimball? Look at the
my
turtle.
God.
This is definitely the vibe. My mom was like,
Come here. Come here.
the ground's giving me Beetlejuice vibes.
Yeah, definitely.
The statue of Apollo, and Kimball's just looking up to see what the deal is with all the different things. And what did you find?
No, just said that it was a giant statue of Apollo who, something about jokes and other things.
That's all you guys need.
Landmark bronze sculpture of Greek god Apollo, a focus of local jokes and anecdotes since the 1950s.
And hot naked men in the statues below him.
And it's good for kids, Google says so.
I mean, it'd be great for me as a kid. I'd be like, Mom, I just want to go back to the Apollo fountain, and then the statue of David, and then back to the other one. Kimball just told me that this looks like a field.
Not a freaking grass field, you turd bucket.
A field. A field.
A place to kick a ball around without it blowing away.
And if you guys got my Crossroads reference, then
Go
welcome
Brittany.
to the party.
Go Zoe.
Don't fall there. Don't eat that. Even bigger, don't fall in those for sure. Oh my gosh, at eye level nonetheless. Boing, 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 boing. It's huge! Lead back to the beach apparently, and we're just talking about how aqua the water is. It's more aqua than any ocean I've ever seen. I can see why they call it the Côte d'Azur. It is very busy today. You need to take a seat. There you go. So we walked over to the pier and we're just sitting here watching the waves go by for a little bit, and it was really peaceful.
It's
really
very
pretty.
hypnotizing.
And now we're gonna walk into the city again and see if we can find something to drink and keep walking and exploring the old town. So if you're looking for souvenirs, the beach is one block this way. If you just come in one block, they've got a ton of different souvenir shops here with all different kinds of things if you want something. And they've also got, you know, chillin'. All right, Kimball looked up the most appropriate place for a coffee. It's called BJ, so that's gonna definitely suit our needs. Let's go.
Boulangerie.
It's BJ.
Okay.
BJ. They've got a ton of sandwiches and really good looking pastries.
Do we need to share an eclair?
Share an eclair? I don't think so. You have a new name, Kimball. Chanel. What do you guys think? Should Kimball try for this haircut? So we were talking to the folks here. This is the founder. He's also up here.
Good looking fellow.
Yeah. Yeah, the people in there was so friendly and told us all about the history of the place. Well, not all about, but they told us about the founder and how they have a new owner. And the coffee smells good, but it's scorching
Very
hot.
hot.
So we're gonna let that just cool off so we have taste buds when we're done. Who needs coffee that hot? I'm not sure. It's like in the US when you get Dunkin' Donuts and they have it, it's like molten lava when you get it. But I think the idea is that by the time you get on the train and get into work, it's an amiable temperature for you. So this was an apricot tart here, and then this is a citron.
Citron. Tarte
It
citron.
looks so glossy and delicious though.
I know, right?
Do you eat this? Is it chocolate?
I
think you do.
I'm gonna eat it
I think
anyway.
you do.
It doesn't matter.
Just eat it.
Yeah.
Survey says,
It's very nice.
describe the flavors and the textures for everyone.
Not as strong as like a lemon curd, but it's in that same vein.
Okay.
Very creamy. And I don't even think this is too sweet. I don't even know if it's sweetened. Doesn't need to be.
Tastes like a very creamy lemon bar with a very neutral crust. That's very crunchy, and it actually tastes really fresh. And I think there's lime zest in there, and yeah, just really tangy and delicious. I feel like I am wishing I would have gotten that, but let's try mine too. You've done it again, Janelle. God, he's like, it's fine. Yeah, Kimball's is definitely the one to get. If you guys get one thing here, get that.
I'll give you another bite at the end.
Yeah,
I'll save the last bite for you.
Don't put it on his face. Does your little coffee guy get jealous when you're drinking coffee?
I will f***ing end you.
We came across this really pretty church right here and went inside. It's just very dark, and honestly, it's kind of peaceful inside because it's so moody. It feels very cozy and serene.
I love lamp. I love lamp.
There's just so many cute stores here, chocolate shops and perfumeries and clothing stores, and they're all just so gorgeous inside. They've got little chocolate animals all over the place. They've got, are they doing like wizarding? Is it a wizard's duel?
The lifestyle store, huh?
There's a place called Pop Art here, and they've got some cool shirts with screen prints on them.
Should we ask them if it's worth it? Little Stevie.
And they've got inside all these prints. Dare we go up? We do. It's so
That's
Kimball.
cute. So reminds me of my childhood. Going to the skate park with my sister and brothers.
This reminds me of my childhood. You know, playing with snakes.
It reminds me of me now. Shh. This is not my music jam.
Oh my gosh. Is that the Big Lebowski? Sure is.
Yes, that's fabulous.
Spank it. Why is there so many Chewbacca's here? This is us. This is a really cool little fan. What?
I'm a hug dealer.
This is a cool shop and very unassuming. Well, you got shark pizza. They've got all their printers here, so they do all their own printing in-house. How cool. Kimball's going through the bin of clothing to see what he can find. It's really cute. How much is that?
I don't know.
You didn't look at the price first? Amateur.
Well, it says 20 euro, so I'm like, if it's 20, I don't want it.
Does this bring back any memories for some of you guys? If you've got the cash to spare, come spend it.
I could supply artwork. If I worked here, I would totally just like design my own shirts.
So they had socks in there for 18 euros. Let's compare it to the socks right out here on the street. How much are these? 13.50. Well, I mean, that's still a bit too much for me, but I don't know, maybe. Nice is known for these blue chairs, which we haven't seen any yet, but they're somewhere. Possibly. I saw a big giant statue of one.
Maybe they're outside of Negresso.
Oh no, guys.
Ew.
Rocky's gonna have to call the fashion police. I'm sorry. Oh, yes. Oh my God, what? How funny. Look at these guys. They're so cute.
This
Kimball is my favorite. So earlier, we were way up on top of the hill there. These are all the markets we went through earlier. And we went down and around and all the way around Old Town to the water. And then we came back up this way. So, dog. So I would say the Old Town isn't massive. So if you have a day to explore, you could really do all of Old Town, and you could get up on the hill and see the cemetery and the outlooks. You could see the water. You could eat at a couple cool places. So you could kind of do all of Old Town in a day.
I don't know. I like to spend my time, so
Yeah, take your time.
take my time. I like to spend my time wisely and slowly.
That's why he spends it with me. Look at these. Look how colorful and fun they are. Everything's closing
Oh, they're
down.
so
All
pretty.
the vendors are. It's so funny how full of life this place
Legs.
was, and then basically it just empties out, and then,
You better work.
you know, legs. I know it's not appropriate. Don't film people's legs without them knowing.
Maybe it won't make the
Don't
cut.
do it. Everything makes the cut. I don't know how to explain this to you. Everything makes the cut. Nothing ends up on the floor. So whatever we're filming better be quality.
Ruh-roh.
Hopefully you guys can hear us over the wind because it's extremely windy, and hopefully this is doing its job and you can actually hear us. I really wanted it to be hot pink, but this was all I got.
Because you want to stand out above the crowd.
Did you guys ever watch the Goofy movie? Comment below if you guys like the Goofy movie. And then you have to comment, yes, I love the Goofy movie, or something like that, and then your favorite line from that movie, because there's so many iconic lines. Science slumber parties.
It's the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
That's not my favorite line. That's
But
stupid.
it's a fun one.
It's fine. All right, okay.
Oh my God.
Bye. I just found an antique sign, so we have to go because we're gay. Let's
That
go.
sign is so old.
It's antique, Kimball. Antiques, yay!
I'm excited too.
Pick up the pace, Kimball. Pick up the energy. Come on. Antiques.
You said like I didn't climb a mountain today.
No, I don't think they're open. Kimball says it smells like antiques. Are they open? No. Oh, sad.
That's okay.
You have to call them. Let's just take a peek in and see what they've got.
Can't be bothered.
Oh my gosh, how fun though. I want to go explore. Explorers or something. All right, well anyway, opportunity lost.
The sign was misleading. I'm brokenhearted. How will I ever
look in here too. Do you guys like antiques? Is it just me? I don't know. Kimball, would you own a moped?
Yeah, I really wanted one a long time ago.
Well, you can have it. Would you actually drive it? I feel like you'd be too anxious.
I wanted one when we lived in Portland, just for like city driving. I wouldn't get on the freeways or anything.
Look how misty it's getting over here. I wonder if it's sea spray.
It's probably just haze coming in.
Haze, Sean Haze. I don't know what this is, but just look inside. So pretty. We don't know what it is, but at least you got to see what it was. Some kind of art exposition? I'm not sure. What is it?
What are you doing?
I just went inside because it was so pretty.
What
Did you
is
see it?
No, I was busy with my life.
These balloons are so pretty. Okay, this is me if I was a dinosaur, and this is definitely Kimball. You don't think so, Kimball? Okay, so we've come across these, and we did read about them previously. Kimball's going to give us the breakdown on what they are.
No, Pedro Morea Martinez's words.
Thanks, Pedro. What's Pedro have to say about it?
Curious corner with remains of the column of the Israelites, which was built as a tribute to King Charles Felix in 1826. In the current place, Messina, the column was demolished in 1861, and some remains can be seen in this area behind the churches. Luckily, it is a fenced area, and you can see them every day. Ta-da stuff.
So it's part of a column.
I'm like, isn't this a column?
Call him up. Call him up. Ask him. Uh-oh, you guys, she got a bug. I feel like these are like accordion arms. They should go up and be like, "Wah." Would you wear it if it made that sound? Every time
it would be,
went,
that would be so annoying, but I'd make you wear it when you did push-ups.
This place is called Wayne's World. Kimball's trying to convince me it's Wayne's Globe. Kimball, it's Wayne's World.
No, you're not doing it. Give us really. No, I could do it. Okay, that's better. See, it's better.
Kimball, it's Emily and the cool kids.
I know, we almost went there for coffee.
We should go for coffee now.
Okay.
You guys, it's already been about 10 minutes since we had coffee, so we're gonna go get more coffee at Emily and the Cool Kids. I'm just kidding, it's been more like half hour, but still, we're gonna waste as much money as we can. It looks like they printed it out, but still, that's really cool. I wonder who did that. Good job, artist. Let's go. Look at all the cookies. Ooh, that carrot cake looks really good too. It's cute. Look how pretty the wallpaper is. They got little seating areas. Kimball's just posing on the other side. There you go. We're literally crouching down, like right in front of the counter. I'm sure they're like, what the hell's wrong with these
See, it
guys?
was leopard print, so I was going with that.
How cute is this place, though?
Very cute. I would move in here. I should get a muffin for dinner.
You should.
How's this?
It's really good. It's very fresh. We ended up getting a lemonade. Why are we crouching down here? I don't know what we're doing, guys. Oh, we probably look like creepers. Get up. Get up. Yes, we have a problem. Okay, you recognize that. So we got a lemonade, basically, or a citronade. It's not very sweet, but it's really good. And then I got an oat milk latte, and then Kimball got a regular latte. High five. So before we left, Kimball decided to update his phone artwork, so he drew this. Isn't that pretty? If you didn't know, Kimball's an artist.
It's not my best work.
He did it in like 20 minutes. Good job, Kimmy.
Thanks, I needed something bright.
Wait, time out. Let's take a picture of you. 3, 2, 1, go. Perfect. I love that for you. We were just passing by this shop here, and Kimball looked in the window and look at all the really cute cars and models they have.
You know I love my statues.
How adorable. Look at that.
And figurines.
What's your favorite one?
Ooh, I'm now seeing there's like a beige on the back right with the pink and blue stripes.
Wait, where?
You just passed it. In the back. That's the one.
Which one would you guys pick? If you had to pick one, yeah, we're giving you homework.
Hold on.
We understand. You understand the assignment? If you guys need a souvenir thing, they've got no shortage. They also have a lot of really cute tins here.
What's in them? Is it soap?
Probably soap. I was gonna open it to see. Oh yeah. Is it lavender? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Lots of soaps. Why is his face like that? Why they gotta look like that? The little kitties on them. I love this one with the kitty sleeping on the shelf.
Cute.
And the one playing in the plant. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's this beautiful shop with all these things. Look at this. Look at all these too. These are so gorgeous.
I like the black top ones.
So pretty in here. Kimball, look at this bowl.
Yeah, I saw. It's very pretty.
That's gorgeous. Look at those. So the place we were just in is this place here, and they have a lot of really gorgeous things. If you guys are ever in town and have room in your bags, come here. Kimball and I actually did contemplate driving here from England, but it was like 15 or 16 hour drive, and that would just take up so much of the 5 days that we had off. And I was like, this is supposed to be relaxing, so
But at the same
instead,
time,
let's cram on a tiny plane.
at the same time, we could have explored other cities on the way and the way back.
Yeah, but I'm the one that has to drive. Me.
I don't see why that's a problem.
Fabric store. This guy's a traveling bread salesman. He has his little bike with his bread loaded up in here. Kimball just stumbled upon this little wall that's all hand painted. How cute is that? It's cute. Deal with it. 100% tacos. This is their mailbox. And then we think this is the person that painted it. Everything fantasy in here.
I want the big blue fairy with wolves
Where?
in the center. There she is.
She's like done with today. I think this is the vibe. For the next vlog, I'm gonna try to wear this. She's on her way to get her favorite shirt. She's been waiting to buy that all week. It's about 6, and a lot of the smaller shops are closing up.
Thank you for that narration.
That's all I got. Sorry, that was
good update.
all you
Good
get.
update. Wow.
Just wanted to make sure you guys were in the know. You son of a bitch. We found a secondhand store. And they have these really cool Carhartt jackets. Kimball, when I turn around, you have to be making this face.
I was already making it, and then you were like,
All right, Kimball, let's try again. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. You guys are looking for camo pants. They've got a whole section.
mostly because it's copyrighted music.
They've got some cassettes here, and I don't know who this is, but it sounds more like an action than a band. And then if you need a bowling ball, this is definitely for you. That was that place. Fun. We got more Francis gag. I was like, this is so pretty, and Kimball's like, and I was like, it's so pretty, and he's like, and I was like, Kimball, that is so pretty. How can you not find that pretty? And he's like,
it's pretty.
Kimball, is it a condom place?
I don't think so.
What do you think?
Condominier?
I think it is. We were just here last night in this where the colorful alley is and stuff, and they had all the umbrellas. They're all gone. Whose task was that? I'm like one of the very few people in the world that could make smoking look not cool. So if they ever need like a poster boy of someone to make it look like, oh God, I don't want to smoke after seeing that guy do it, just have me smoke.
It's true. Where are we going? What are we doing? What's our life all
We're
about?
just exploring the world.
Okay. Oh, cute.
This is another place we looked at too. We're gonna wait for Kimball to take his picture.
Thank you. You can. Whatever you're gonna do.
Coffee and vinyl.
And kitchen.
Got a tit out. I think the reason Kimball and I like Nice so much is because all the buildings are pink, yellow, and then the shutters are blue. It's like our favorite color combination.
And
yes,
like,
Kimball.
Look at the prices.
You could afford some of these, maybe. Everywhere.
Oh, God.
So you guys, that's it for our day traveling around Nice Old Town Center, and we had such a good time. There were so many cute shops, and the people were so friendly everywhere we went. The food was delicious, coffee was great.
Yes, all those things.
How'd you feel about it?
Everything you just said, I agree with.
Here, I'll come around so you don't have to be so... Here, our hair can be there. Oh my God, look at the... I gotta film that, sorry.
Yeah, that's prettier.
And so how do you feel about Côte d'Azur, Nice, Old Town Center?
I love it. There are plenty of shops, lots of little boutiques, lots of cafes, loads of restaurants, a couple of chocolate shops, pastries, boulangeries, all the delicious, yummy things you're gonna want and need, of course. There are plenty of things to look at, like architecture, history, statues, fountains.
How'd you feel with the climb up to the top of the outlook?
It was great. I'm completely comfortable. It feels nice, the burn, you know?
It looks so high up from here. Like, I mean, maybe not from this angle, but it does from where we're standing.
I mean, it's good. I definitely do it once. I think they have an elevator if you really want to take an elevator or a lift. It may cost money, I don't know. We wanted to walk up and check out the views and everything along the way, so I think it was worth it.
What does Nice remind you of?
Oh, it's like a mixture of Florence/Venice/Paris. I don't know, it's a good mix of everything I love.
We had a really great time, so we hope you guys enjoyed this journey through Old Town Nice, and if you guys do enjoy the video, your support's greatly appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button, hit like, and make sure to comment down below because we chat with everyone in the chat too. And we've learned so much stuff from all the people that watch our channel, so for all of you who have been commenting and letting us know things about the cities you live in that we visited, we really appreciate you guys.
Yes, and if there's anything about this city that we missed or you want to include or that we should look at next time, let us know. What?
Just the hair looks ridiculous.
It's
whatever.
beach hair, it's
We're
fine.
aesthetic, you guys know us.
That's right.
So that's what we've done today is we've gone through the Old Town Center. Tomorrow we're going to visit a bit more outside the Old Town Center, and we're going to visit some of the stuff just north of the park we were at today. So it's going to be a fun-filled day, and then we have even more planned over the next 4 days. So stay tuned for a lot of fun content coming up.
It'll probably be some shopping.
There obviously will be shopping. So thanks so much for watching. We hope you guys have a beautiful week, and we will see you in the next Nice video.
I'll try and fix my hair.
No, you won't.
No, it can't be done.
It's too far gone for that.
Oh my God.
Nothing can be done.
Are you the key master?
Nothing can be done.
Bye.
So let's get up and go. It's just you and me, kid.